Hello, everybody. I was going through some of my stuff and I actually found some more brochures, which I don't think I've covered before. And I do apologize if I did, because at this point I have so many videos out there and so many of them with brochures. I'll be honest with you, I'm having a hard time remembering what I've covered and what not. But I don't believe I have, because when I found it, I was like, oh my God, I should have totally included them in some of my previous videos. But, you know, better late than never. So let's cover all three of them here in this one video. I got the 2015 Buick Lacrosse. I used to own a 2010 one, and I got it from the dealership where I bought mine 2010. Look, Marquardt of Barrington, 65th anniversary in 2015. So I must have stopped by. I must have test drove this redesign, this facelifted one, I should say, and I must have picked up all three of them, although the sticker is only on this one. So, Lacrosse. What can we say about it? So they've done a little facelift. Whether or not it was successful, I am not sure. You know, sometimes manufacturers, they have a tendency just to do something just for the sake of doing. I don't know what was wrong with the 2010 one, but I understand they have to update, otherwise people will think that they're getting old. So, all right, weird choice of color. You have a nice legged woman back there. You have a guy with a suit, as always, getting into his lacrosse. Weird color choice. And here we go. I love the Lacrosse, but I don't think I like this particular redesign. I like the original, the 2010 one. And then I like the last gen one, the one that just recently got discontinued. This one, I don't know. I think it's when achievement looks effortless. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about the curves. Okay, here you go. There's the lady when the mood is relaxed. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've ever seen a woman driver of a Buick Lacrosse. Like, I'm not saying they don't exist. I think the few times that I see Lacrosse, it's always a guy. So this is just my experience. It's weird that they got rid of the little piece of wood on top. Mine had it, and this one does not. So maybe there is a picture of one with wood somewhere, but I'm not sure. And here's where the main redesign is. Okay, so they've done the whole new center stack here. A little bit different controls, but I can't say that it's better. It's different for sure, but I don't know how much different it is. So, and look, and they're saying that it has more rear leg room than Lexus ES350, Acura TL, and Infiniti Q70 sedans. Okay, maybe, I don't know. I do like that they put the memory seats here, because the memory seats were down there. So this is kind of interesting, but it would have been nice if they put the controls actually for the seat up, like they are in a town car, for example. All right, here you go. Here we go. You got the younger crowd once again, going after the younger crowd, but younger crowd for the most part can't afford it. Now, I worked my ass off to be able to afford my 2010, to be honest with you. So it was quite expensive vehicle. It was like 40 grand for me. I was working, obviously, and I saved up. I put a down payment and I paid it off. All right, once again, a younger looking lady here driving her Lacrosse. Yeah, I don't think young ladies are demographic for these vehicles, but right, one can dream. Yeah, no wood on the steering wheel. Once again, they're trying to be modern. Why? No clock. I mean, these cars didn't have any clock. Once again, a lovely lady with a tablet. Why? Why do manufacturers put it there? You have connected by OnStar 4G LTE, which I know you can have, use it as a hotspot, but I don't know how many people still subscribe to OnStar these days. This one did have the heated steering wheel on the steering wheel button, which is nice, and it had the radar cruise control. Mine did not have that back in 2010. Cameras, mine had camera with the detection. Okay, you have the app on the phone. Yes, mine did not have the app on the phone. When power is balanced, you know, these cars had fine pickup. My car had a fine pickup, the 3.6 liter engine. I think this one had a little bit more horsepower, though, by this time. And then you have the electrified one, the hybrid one. Mine wasn't hybrid. All right. Yeah, I mean, it still looks good. Just not my cup of tea. The headlights were nice, yeah. Headlights, the design was good. Young lady again. Young couple again. Look at the street. The street is littered with Buicks when everything is right. So everything is right in their life. Younger crowd, bikes, hammocks, young ladies, beach. A credit card by a GM, by Buick actually. And then you had all sorts of options here. The Chocachino, Sangria, Ebony, light neutral. All right, there you go. So, younger guy again. All right, so, mixed bag for me. Now, Verano, I reviewed the Verano. Definitely not my style. A tiny little thing based on a Chevy. Barely has any differences in a Chevy. The outside looks okay, like a mini, you know, like a mini Lacrosse. Yes, I'll give it that. But once again, not too good. The Angry Birds taillights. I didn't come up with that. I read it somewhere that it looks like an Angry Bird. Interior is really messed up. This is where, you know, you can take a Buick out of a Chevy, but you can't take a Chevy out of a Buick. I think that's how that goes. You know, they try, they really do, but once again, younger lady again. Nobody's gonna buy this car. Younger lady. Used, yes, I can see somebody buying it used because it was a good deal. Yeah, this whole center stack is a bit of a disaster, I think. Way too many buttons, even more than on a previous generation Lacrosse. Blank switches. It has a heated steering wheel. Okay, Chevy doesn't have that, I don't think, although I could be wrong. Still, yeah. The plasticky wood. Tons of buttons that are not really put together like in a logical way. What's up with them in a tablet? Everybody has a tablet here because it's a 4G LTE. Yeah, I sat in those things and I commented that it doesn't feel right. All right, you have your safety. Young lady, when quiet speaks volumes. I think anybody who's rich enough to live in whatever this house or this condo place is, they're not going to buy this car. That's a fact. All right. Too many words here, says a guy who talks too much. Yeah. Nope. And then this thing. Yeah, this thing I probably hate the most. I don't know. What's people's allure to these things? They're not as roomy as a sedan even. Some of them have actually less trunk space than a sedan. They kind of look like, I mean, they look the same, just a little bit higher up. When functional is beautiful, no, don't agree with that. Encore. You see, I even forgot what it's called. It's Encore. Yeah, same thing. I mean, you got a little bit different wood treatment here, but overall it's the same. It's the same vehicle, just on a little bit different, you know, riding a little taller. And, you know, in the snow, in the inclement weather, it's not going to perform much better. Oh, look at this cool guy. This is McDreamy right here. So, come on. They're all dressed up. Here you go again. Everybody has a tablet. Everybody. It's like their thing. Like somebody in the marketing department says, how do we stress the fact that it has 4G LTE? Yes, give them a tablet and a phone and the same buttons as on the Verano. And charge them a few grand more and they'll buy it. And they are reusing pictures. All right, well, and here you go again. They got the guy with the tie with the classy lady again. They're going somewhere. Yeah. All right. As you can see, guys, I'm kind of scrolling through this thing because it's not too good. All right. So here's my long-lost Buick collection. Verano Lacrosse. I mean, yes, I would definitely pick the Lacrosse, but I would pick the Verano over the Encore if in some horrible dream I can only pick one. So, see you, everybody.